And whoa, look at Magoo. Magoo streaks into the...
Thorpe's got basketballs. They lock handlebars as they go through, but Thorpe's done.
Here comes Bradshaw to the outside of Bale. He takes over the number 2 position, and Bradshaw is not done.
To herald Heat 1 of this 92 British 250 Grand Prix, and it's Paul Malin, the Team Kawasaki rider, that took the whole shot. 98 on the bike, the 20-year-old rider from Derbyshire got a brilliant start and led away down that first hill. Disaster struck this young man, 23 years of age today. Motocross crashed with number 30 Van Vessel. And meanwhile at the front, it was Malin leading more with Herring in third and Herring going for second. There you see James Dobb 23 and Edwin Everton in front of him, McKelly Fanton number 10. There's Bader Monet a little under the weather at the moment. And Mike Healy number 2, Gunner looking for a result at this British Grand Prix. But meanwhile, the man that's up there now in the front with 20 points, looking fairly successfully in the bag, is Robbie Herring. Bob Moore is second. We're looking back for third. It was Paul Malin. James Dobb was also in there as well. Good result here for the British so far. There's the defending champion, number 1, Trampas Parker. Down the hill comes Herring, winding that 250 Castrol Honda up. Up the top of the hill he goes. Just listen to the crowd cheer him on. Over the top. Second place man, the American on the Rinaldi Chesterfield Yamaha, number 81, Bob Moore. Third at the moment, and it is still Paul Malin. Oh, very nearly. Wasn't Paul Malin. Edwin Everton, number 8, chasing him. And there's young James Dobb on the full factory Kawasaki. McKelly Fanton, number 10 on the Honda. Oh, the pace really beginning. British rider that leads at the moment in the shape of number 19, Robbie Herring. Down the hill he comes in total command at the moment. The crowds are going absolutely wild. They think this is absolute magic. Moore, second, 81 on the Yamaha. Looking back for third, there he is, Team Kawasaki Malin. Behind him, it's Kawasaki in the hands of Edwin Everton. Then it's fellow Derbyshire rider James Dobb. Fanton is also there. Parker beginning to close on Fanton. But Herring not making any mistakes at the moment, leads comfortably. 19 on the bike, a lot of tape wrapped up around the back wheel. Hopefully that shouldn't be a problem for him. Moore, second place, smooth as ever. Third place, it's Malin. This will be one of his best GP results of the season. Well, there's Dobb, and in front of him, of course, it's still Everton, but Fanton was charging, and so was Parker. Across the far side of the circuit they go. There is Robbie Herring. You wait for the start of Heat 2. Here they come. Looks clean so far. 40 riders down into that left-hand corner. They drop into the dip, up over the rise, and around the sharp left-hander at the top, which is usually quite sticky and quite gluey. Normally we get a rider or two go down there, but it's the Chesterfield Yamaha men, Schmidt and Moore, that have got the jump on the rest. Out into the lead, the 2 white bikes go. Up over the jump for the first time. Into the valley, out of our view, but you can hear the spectators beginning to cheer. For the tabletop for the first time. This is the big one. It's Moore at the moment, and Schmidt still behind him, so Bob Moore, second in that first outing, 17 points, looking for 20 in this one. Still at the front, Bob Moore, number 81, the American. Schmidt, his teammate behind him, a fellow American. As the rest of the bunch begin to sort themselves out, there's Paul Malin and James Dobb. Edwin Everton was amongst that group. But Moore it is that's comfortable at the front at the moment, under no pressure whatsoever from his teammate Donny Schmidt. There is Schmidt on cue, the young blonde-haired Minnesotan-born rider. But here's the man that's on the charge, number 3, Alexander Puzar. Everton there, coming through as the rest of the Kawasaki camp, with Parker in tow, but at the front, no chance of a DNF from this rider. Number 81, Bob Moore, looking good for the first place and those 20 points. Moore, convincing at the moment at the front. Second place man should still be Donny Schmidt, but more it is that commands from the front. Change in last year from KTM's to this year's Yamaha, the Chesterfield squad. Bobby Moore, former 2 times runner-up in the 125 Championship, changes to 250s, and luck indeed changes with him. He takes heat win 2. Schmidt home in second, 17 points, first score of the day. Parker came home in third. And fourth, the first British rider, James Dobb, number 23 on the Kawasaki. Puzar came home behind him in fifth. The field again, 1 and 2 by the looks of things at the moment. Or maybe 1, 2 and 3. Well, Dobby there on the far side, 23 on the Kawasaki, trying to split up that Chesterfield domination, but it could well have been this young man. It was Schmidt that took it from Moore, and Puzar there in third place, number 3. We have a Chesterfield battle, Fanton in fourth. As the rest of the ensuing pack come through, but what can they do about those 3 Yamahas in front at the moment? There is Herrin, 19, not such a good start, a lot of work to do for Robbie, but it's Schmidt at the front, and Puzar goes up into second. Obviously he wants 20 points to put in his bag to take home today. Puzar chasing Schmidt, Moore still back there in third now. Schmidt down the hill, Puzar after him. Puzar looks to have got the lead. Yes, indeed he has. Alexandro Puzar, the Italian, on the ball for 20 points. Schmidt second. Moore is now third. Puzar, still it is. No, that's Schmidt. Puzar's gone. Alexander Puzar looks to have gone. Schmidt gets the lead back again. Well, that would have put Bob Moore back into second. Now the question is who's third? It's Michele Fanton. And there's the reason for Puzar. A rear collapsed suspension or subframe or something has broken. What bad luck for Alessandro Puzar. From third to first and first to nothing. Schmidt took the win. Moore came home in second. The Italian Michele Fanton came home in third.